When we install the Laravel application, we notice that there is a file which is .getignore added in the Laravel application. So what's the purpose of this getignore? So let me open a project here. This one is a Laravel application where this .getignore file exists in the root directory of our application. So if I click on it, it's contain the multiple lines of code. It's around 19. So here the first one is /php unit.cache, then /node module /public, then also containing these files. So what's the purpose of this getignore? So basically getignore is responsible for ignoring the content when we are pushing this on the GitHub. So let's say this one is, now first understand the purpose and then I'll explain more. So why we want to ignore some files? So let's say we have a Laravel application and we want to ignore the vendor directory. So why we are doing that? So we are doing this for two purposes. The first one is we are doing it to, let's say if something is available publicly, right, we can install it and then this will work for us. So we are removing our burden from the application, and later on when someone will pull that application, so he or she will install that kind of package or service. So this is the thing, we are reducing the burden, we are reducing the size of our project, and other can easily pull it without taking too much long time, right? Then another one is it's also improving the security of our application. Let's say it's also ignoring this .env file. So you know that when we are configuring any of the service, we are specifying our credentials in the .env file, and then we are adding them into the config file and using them. But this .env file, if we push this on the server, so this will expose our information like our mailing service information, our database information, our other, like if we are using Amazon S3, it will also expose those information. So that's why it's good to not include this .env. So now whenever we will push our application, so it will skip this node modules directory. At that time its directory is not there because I have installed this fresh installation. Here you can see this, there is a vendor directory which contain a lot of stuff. So when we push our code, when we push this vendor directory, it will also take time to upload that files. So but when you install composer install or composer update, so this one will be available again. So that's why we are skipping that. User can install it using the command. We are skipping this env file. We are doing this for the storage, public/storage. We are also removing this, it will be automatically unlinked again, and public/build, so we can compile those files later on here. Also we are removing the other files like auth.json, npm debug, and so on things. So basically these are the things which will be ignored when we push our code on the GitHub. So it will improve our security and also make it faster to not include those files which are generally available and user can install them. So hope it's give you some perspective why we are using this kind of file. So it will increase your experience and also give you more confident to work with the Laravel application, and future if you want to work within the team, so it will also help you to add your files into the GitHub ignore if you want to skip some of files. So thank you so much guys for watching the videos, and if you want to grasp the more about the Laravel, subscribe this channel, and I'll see you with the another video. Bye bye.